side or underside?
Flat. A little bit of both.
Okay, I would say it was top side for the first 3 steps. You're the carousel pole. Okay, now that one you toppled back, you're going to look at that on the video and see your bum go back on the saddle where I traced the line and said it mustn't touch. Okay, so that's her saying you've got me in a top side place. Uh-oh. All right, better. Are you still a good carousel pole? Are you still in control of the speed of the legs? Because she's, yeah, right, now we're in business. Now we're getting to be in business. Because she's going to try and speed her legs out and accelerate out from under you. Okay, and now we're back on underside again, so let's hold. Could you tell that was more correct? And do you understand how she accelerates out from under you into being underside? Okay, so the speed of her legs has to be kept slow. So you're the carousel pole. If your carousel pole refuses to have the bottom go forward and the top go back, okay, and you need to be not scared of backwards. You need to be absolutely willing to go backwards. Hold again. So if going backwards really puts her back in a good place and keeps you being a good carousel pole, backwards is fine. Good. You're trying to stay really short, a really good carousel pole. She's starting to walk herself into underside steps rather than topside steps. So now she's really pushing back to you. And your aim in life, now you got more reach to happen for a moment there. Good. Good. Okay, hold. Okay, as you walk on, you're going to abort an underside transition. You're going to abort an underside transition. Okay, well done. It's got to stay topside. Keep the legs slow. Keep the legs slow. You have to be the good carousel pole. You have to be kneeling. You're really keeping the legs slow. She's trying to lengthen her underside. Sit really light. Okay, is it topside or underside? All right, it was kind of getting iffy when I asked. It's a little bit better now, but it was getting, that's good. Whoop. And one of the things you're going to see when you look at this on video is that her tail is carried totally differently. There's an awful lot going on here with the tail that's significant. Hold again.
Her whole neck got different.
Yeah, so it should. Yeah, it needs to get different in that way, yeah? So we're walking on again, going for top side. Good. Going to keep happening. You've still got to be the carousel pole. You still have to keep the legs slow. She so easily walks into underside. That's better. And it's still not convincing. It is not as convincing as that first step or two. That's better. And the neck has to get different. And the tail has to get different. Now it's getting convincing. Hold again. Okay? So as you walk on, you're being the carousel pole. You get to abort an underside transition. She tells you you're so there on her back is so up it has to be backwards, and that was very well ridden from backwards to forwards. First 2 steps were brilliant, then you lost her a little. She pricked her ears and went a little bit undecided. Only a little, but enough. Hold again. Okay? Don't be scared of backwards. If backwards happens, it's no big deal. You're trying to stay in a good carousel pole place. Good. Can you still be a good carousel pole? Still a good carousel. Still the carousel pole. Still the carousel pole. Still the carousel pole. Pushing the head and neck away and still being the carousel pole. Legs slow. Legs slow. Good. Good. And she's got to feel that she wants to reach. Not that you're holding her head down, but that you're holding her back up so she agrees to reach. And this is closer to the right agreement. How clear is the difference?
It's beautiful. It's lovely.
Okay, but it has to have a little discussion with her. Right, it would be a big discussion probably with Jack, but it's still a bit of a discussion with her.
Yeah.
Because she goes, yeah, I can con these humans.
Yeah, yeah. That's how she survived all these 20 years.
Okay, pulled again. Again, like the carousel pole, if you end up going backwards, backwards is fine. Okay, that wasn't one of your best. Let's do it again. Right, so you're really wanting the neck to bulge above the rein. Be a good carousel pole. You'll still be in the carousel pole. Still the carousel pole. Good. Still the carousel pole. Can you push the head and neck away more? Still the carousel pole. She mustn't speed her legs and leave you behind, or you lose being the carousel pole. Slow the legs. Right, you've got to be slowing the legs that much all the time. Being a good carousel pole. Okay, all right, we must finish there. So you're trying to make that same change in all the gaits. Because otherwise, actually, her nose is vertical, but she's pushing back to you.
I feel exactly what you're talking about, though.
Right? Yeah. So it's the fundamental difference. Is she taking this kind of step, or is she taking that kind of step? Now, your guy's the opposite, because he is the... So it's a different setup to her. Yeah? So she could truck along and just kind of con you, because she's still walking, trotting, cantering. It's kind of nice. The nose is kind of vertical. You know, whereas he's not, he is so blatantly wrong when it's wrong. It's unmissable.
But he is why I'm here.
He,
If I was on